How's it going, everybody? Hopefully everybody's having a great night wherever it is that you are. I'm going to be getting started with the Spiral Abyss here in just a couple of minutes, but let's see who we have in the chat. Aether, welcome back. Oh, Kanohi, I don't know if he's still here, but welcome if you are. Isaac, welcome back. How's it going? Viola, welcome back. Omega Lol. And yes, Aether, I was sure about that. Anyways, hopefully, like I said, everybody's having a great night. Only got a few days left on this Spiral Abyss round, so I've been kind of putting this one off. It was definitely overdue, so it was time to do it today. The last time I missed out on a few stars, so I'm going to be trying to tighten this one up, hopefully, and pick up those stars that I did not get last time. Or at least that's the dream, but we'll see how that works. Megalink Zero, hey, how are you today? I'm doing good. Not a bad day overall. I really don't have anything to complain about. Just kind of chilling out. I did a bit of work on my newest video that will be out next week sometime. And yeah. This is gonna be Can You Not the Movie? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's generally how this goes. I'm not gonna lie. I you know, various forms of suffering on average. So, all right. So we got cryo in both. So I'm probably gonna want pyro on both. I'm feeling probably bringing some animo stuff here too. Really probably would work great on both, but I definitely need pyro in the first party. Ravish, how's it going? Welcome. All right, and then, yeah, I think, yeah, I definitely need pyro in both. There's no kind of getting around that in this one. Wait, let me go back to that. Hang on. I mean, there's not really anything all that powerful in either of these. I mean, the Fatui parties, it may be a little bit more complicated, but that's even within reason. So, I'm going to take my Zhongli party to the first one, or at least my common Zhongli party. Wait, that's wrong. I'm gonna put in Binyan, Hu Tao, and Albedo. I mean, floor 9's usually an easy one anyways. There's usually not a whole lot about floor 9. So probably what I'm gonna do is just take, for the most part, my Eula and Zhongli party, and just kind of let them rock these and see kind of how it ends up working out. So anyways, so what I need is Jean, then Fischl. Oh wait, I do want to bring a, oh wait, yeah, okay, no, we're good. Fischl, and you know what, instead of Jean, I doubt I'll need heals here. I'm gonna bring Kazuha, then Fischl, then watch me regret this, then Klee, because you know what, yeah, I'm gonna bring Klee. All right. Yeah, Megalink, I've watched that trailer. Oh my god, I've watched it a lot. My next video is going to be a analysis of that trailer. I haven't actually pushed out the announcement for it yet, but yeah, it'll be for that. Have I done the new event yet? Yes, I have. I don't really care that much about elemental resistance. It's nice to have it for the whole chamber, but yeah, I mean, I guess I'll take it for the whole chamber. It's fine. But yeah, I have done the new event. And we'll just go ahead and get all this stuff set down right away first. And Hu Tao's, you know, continually broken anyways, so it's not like really much stands a chance against her. Hu Tao's still one of my best characters and has been since I got her. Don't use her that much anymore, but I've never really been a big like berserker playstyle character. It's just one of those characters that I could not ignore how powerful she could be, so there was no not building her. But I mean, these days, I pretty much try to build all of the new characters shortly after they release anyways. I don't really like skipping them. I like to experience what the new characters are all about. I did not mean to ride that elevator.
Solidify.
It's kind of weird not being able to use my Zhongli the way I used to. Like, I don't use him as a main DPS anymore at all. I took that weapon off of him and gave him to Xiao. I may try to even use Xiao tonight, but we'll see. I don't know that he's really in a good spot. Yeah, he's not a bad spot, but I don't know if he's quite where I want him to be yet. Alright, let's get this shield off of this guy first. I might be able to get
Time to go. Clouds high.
some good pyro going with this. Yeah, I need to...
Beg for mercy.
We got still one more of them. Yes, but he's still getting lit up anyways. That works for me. I did not need to do that. Whatever. I could have used that as a dodge, but you know what? I'll just bust their shields up. That's fine too. Pokemon now. Oh, they're just really trying to put down my Klee. That was really close. Right, I'm taking like lots of needless damage right now. Alright, this guy's gotta come down from there. I killed that guy with Kazuha. He doesn't even do damage. Hey, Taveout, yesterday was the first day I 36 starred Abyss. Wish you good luck. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Nice. Good job. Let's see. Defeating opponent gives you 50% chance to end current skill cooldown. Can only occur once every 20 seconds. It's not bad. Really depends on what the enemies are. I really do like having crit rate. That's always nice. Yeah, Aether, I'm aware that it pulls his, or pulls the Klee bombs in. I just have to try to like coordinate that more. Okay, let's see. You know what? I'm gonna try the chamber buffs. I usually take crit, but you know what? The hell with it. We'll see what happens. So we got more of these on this one. It's too big a deal. Oh, come on. Well, that one died fast enough, so it's not a big deal. Go ahead and throw this out too, just to make sure she's got enough health to keep things going properly.
Come into being. Moments of birth.
I feel slow. I think I feel slow because I've been mostly using my I've been using Animo Resonance Party so much lately that like characters that are not sitting with Animo Resonance and thusly under like faster movement speed just feel so slow to me now. And alright, this one's almost down. We got 2 enemies left. What's it gonna be? Where are they? These guys. They completely missed. Let me go ahead and take this and see if I can get him with my Hutal Elemental Burst. Nice. Yeah, I figured that would work. All right.
More speed.
My poor Klee is so damaged right now. It's all right. She'll be fine. It's the last floor anyways. There they are.
Freeze to the core.
I did that backwards.
Beg for mercy.
Is what it is now. Oh, okay. I can just completely blow my elemental burst, or yeah, waste the elemental burst. That's cool. Completely misplayed this already. I didn't even throw my my official attack down. I totally did that out of order. Just got completely messed up. It's fine. Whatever. This guy will die quick enough. Ah, those prisons are the worst. Let me go ahead and get away from this really quick. Need to heat up before I go back over there. Alright, that's better.
Beg for mercy.
Alright, they'll die really fast too. Yeah, the Fatui guys really don't stand much of a chance to heal anyways. She really eats them. Alright, so no big deal on that one. Still one to go. Bala's different from the others. Oh, I've got some interesting thoughts on just how much different she is. Which I'm going to be getting into, like I said, coming up soon. And, yeah, we'll take Elemental Burst cooldown, I think. 25% HP would be nice. I got a couple of characters who are a little bit busted. But I'm going to take that cooldown reduction. We'll see. We don't much about Val Archon Hood Journey. She may have different rule set from the veterans of Zhongli and Venti. Some of the thoughts that I have now after the new trailer came out, I feel like if you've watched my Saritsa theory, kind of lend to that kind of mindset for the character, but also with a few elements Just had a weird issue happen there. Glad that didn't happen while I was running a floor. All right, we're good. All right, we got this law churl. I'll go ahead and take as many shields as I can. Just make sure that my hotel's as insulated as possible from this guy. And he's gone. Let's go ahead and get over there with this elemental burst. Nice. And let's take this. Oh, I did not knock him down from there. I was really hoping it would. It doesn't matter. Alright, well that one was really, really easy. Oh my god, it is. That is a horrible freeze. Hang on, I'm gonna see if I can fix that. Two seconds. I think it froze because I had a hiccup on my side. Let's see if I can fix that. I'm trying to recycle it right now so I can get it back. Stand by. No, I was definitely not supposed to just be stuck like that. That was not exactly ideal. All right. It might be trying to come back. Hang on. Good old technical difficulties. Someone pointed out to you that Bao doesn't have multicolored hair like the last two Archons. Are you sure about that, though? I'm not sure that she doesn't.
Knights and aristocrats share the same cultural heritage, but the knights had enough sense to do away with all the superfluous detail.
Alright, I got it fixed. Alright, so, continuing on. Or at least, it's trying to continue on. Let's see. Something doesn't seem right, though. Hang on, let me make sure that my control panel is working correctly. Can't have that all messed up. Alright, we should be good. At least I think. Alright. No. So I cannot dodge right now. I don't know what just happened there. Yeah, my shift key is not working at all. That's not good. That could result in a very serious problem here. So let's see if my Eula can get me through this without the ability to dodge. I was thinking it was working. It's not. I don't know why I can't seem to dodge. It's like my my entire control panel lost it. It seemed like it was working, and then all of a sudden it wasn't. Oh my god, this is the worst. Alright, let's see if I can just knock this guy down, and then in between the levels I'll have to see if I can correct it. Oh, it's the worst not being able to move quickly. Alright, well, I still got through it without being able to dodge, so there's that. Alright, so I'm gonna leave for now, because I need to see if I can figure out why that's not working. where all of my other keys are, which doesn't make any sense. Yeah, this is all configured correctly, so I don't really see what the problem is. That's no good. I swear, you know, I have so many like awkward instances of unusual technical difficulties that I've never had in past streams, and then just here it is. Like, I cannot seem to dodge. Like, I can dodge on my keyboard, my regular keyboard, but I can't do it on my gamepad, which is weird. What's happening over here? I mean, other keys are working just fine. But that one doesn't seem to be working, which is really weird. All right, hang on. I'm gonna have to see if I can just plug this thing in again. Give me 2 seconds here. All right, I got it. Yeah, I don't know why it made me replug it, but that's fine. It's fixed now. Signora, however you spell her name, forcibly took it from Venti. Okay, I'm missing part of a whole conversation, but you're talking about the Gnosis. Small villain group is an understatement for the Fatui. Their entire nation filled with soldiers. Considering Snezhnaya real inspiration of Russian, I wouldn't underestimate it. I mean, yeah, that's like the nation that they're supposed to be emulating for sure. His oldest Archon, there's a reason Saritsa made a contract instead of just brute forcing her way. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely I feel like you could also make the argument that Morax was the most powerful of the Archons in addition to being the oldest. So she may have known, you know, that brute force was never going to be an option with him. So instead of even making that attempt, you know, she went straight to contracts. That's his principle after all. All right, so a lot of cryo stuff on the first one. And then we've got an Abyss Herald in the second half. Probably going to want some either it's the regular Abyss Herald. And then we got the Lector in floor 2. Got a cryo hypostasis in floor 1, so that tells me I'm definitely going to want to put Hu Tao in my first party on this one. All right, so I definitely want to bring Animo on this one too. I want to say Animo is really, really, really handy in general for like this whole one in overall anyways. Yeah, because it's pretty much broken right now. When an active character triggers a swirl reaction on nearby opponent, they will generate 4 energy for all characters in the party, which is handy. You'll keep your elemental burst a lot more common here. All right, so yeah, I think I'm gonna put Venti in this first party this time around. I'm gonna definitely make sure I have Kazuha in the second. I might actually want to bring. There's a lot of cryo enemies here, but that Hydro Abyss Mage could be easily taken care of by Eula if I scramble the parties a little bit. Cryo Abyss Mage in the second. Hydro Abyss Mage in the last one on the second floor. The second half, like, Eula would be really good for this one. So I don't know, maybe I should hold her. And all right, so we got a cryo here. I want to say the Abyss Lector Violet Lightning. That one is usually better if you have either. I think Animo in general will help to pop this as well, and I think Kazuha will be really helpful for that. But I think cryo would be better, or even pyro might be better. I want to make sure I have a pyro in both teams. All right, so Hu Tao definitely going into this group. And you know what? I'm going to bring Xiao. And I'm definitely going to bring Zhongli to this one. But I also need to make sure that I bring... Originally, I was thinking I was going to bring Eula on this one. God, I kind of lost track of what I was thinking here now. Oh, I already have a Pyro. So, let's see. Yeah, Venti. Alright, so... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So, Hutal, I appreciate you for subscribing. I don't know how to say your name. I'm going to call you Mac. But thank you. Okay, so... I said Jiao. I think Venti would be really, really handy here as well. And then I'm going to bring Zhongli. And we're going to see what kind of works out on this one. I think this one probably would work. And it definitely will handle the cryohypostasis for sure. And then on the other side... let's see. Hang on. I want to double check one more thing. I feel like... with the cryo, I could definitely bring Eula over there. I could even bring like Mona or Child into the second grouping. Would probably end up working out pretty well. God, I hate having to, like, I wish that they would show you like on this window what they are so that you don't have to go back and forth between the two windows while you're trying to make decisions on what it is that you want to bring. I think Zhao's gonna do okay here. I do. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring Eula. Sometimes Rosaria works out pretty well here, sometimes she doesn't. But I think I'm gonna bring her. I think Fischl might not be necessary here on this one. I definitely want Kazuha. You know what? I think I'm gonna bring Jean and Kazuha. I think I'm just gonna like really like double down on Animos for this one and kind of see what happens. And if I have to make, maybe I should get. I'm just kind of thinking maybe like a Hydro option might be better. No, I'm gonna stick with Rosaria. I really think I'm gonna stick with her. Okay, we're gonna go with this. If I have to make changes, I'll make changes, and we'll just go from there. All right, so. Defeating an opponent instantly restores 8% of HP for the current character. That's effective for the whole chamber. That could be useful. A little, if not a little annoying for Hutal. 50% chance to end current for the entire... Yeah, I'll go with this one for the... Well, this is just for this chamber. I think maybe I'll keep the... I'll go Elemental Mastery and take it for the whole floor. Yep, we'll do that. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see how I can set this one. Well, we got some of these guys here. These cryo slimes. Let me go ahead and throw this down too. See if I can light that up that way. Yeah, that worked out well enough. Just go ahead and bomb them too. Alright, well, we got this Hydro Abyss Mage, which is not ideal for the team comp that I have, but I think Hutal can still get through it well enough. In most cases, yeah. Oh, okay, you can just bubble me and then freeze me. Awesome. I can just go straight into the other bubble. Fine. I really still need to keep working on my Xiao. He's not bad, he's just not really where I want him to be yet either. Well, I still got his burst going, so I might as well continue to utilize that for a moment. And Hutal will just play catch with these guys. Go ahead and throw down a shield here. Alright. Well, those guys are down. And on to this one. Need to make sure I keep my attack speed up using Jean for that. I definitely... I ordered my Jean and Rosaria wrong. That's going to get confusing. Alright. Alright, let's see what kind of damage I can actually put down with this. A little bit worried about my ability to knock that thing's shield down in a reasonable pace. I would like to get him out of... Oh, okay, no. Eula's crushing his shield, so I'm not really worried about that at all. Let me just go ahead and do this really quick and get rid of him. Not too worried about that. Alright, well, he's frozen. That'll really help. That's not okay. Get out of here with that.
By my sword.
If I can just keep him relatively, like, frozen for most of this, I should be able to get through him pretty quick. Because his shield is going down pretty fast. So this has worked out pretty well so far. Sure would like to, get out of here.
Vengeance will be mine.
He kind of broke loose there for a minute, but he's going to die now. There we go. All right, yeah, that wasn't bad. Move on to the next one. All right. For the whole floor, character attack 20. That's pretty nice. Yeah, let's take that. That'll continue to benefit me on the next two, so that'll be nice to have. Question is, how many Electro-Oculus will be out there? I usually follow a guide to speedrun. I mean, I can see why you would do that. I kind of personally prefer to just find them myself, and then if there's like one or two or something at the end that I haven't located, then I'll go back and find a guide to get those. Kind of one of the things that I'm most curious about with regard to the Electro-Oculi is if we're still going to get stamina increase from it. I mean, you kind of feel like you have to, like that's already an established trait of those, so I'm really excited to see if we are going to get more stamina, and hopefully we do. I think that would really be interesting. But I think it also means that there's at least a reasonable chance that they may kind of start to scale the difficulty with that, because we're going to have more stamina available to us. So we'll kind of see how that ends up working out. I'll just go ahead and toss this down. Okay, yeah, nice. That works out well enough. Venti's always a handy one to have around. Did not really target the right enemy. That's fine. Doesn't really matter, because I'm just going to do it again. Yeah, Venti just eats these ones alive, where it's all about like clumping the enemies. And I'll just go ahead and hit him with a burst too while I'm at it. This guy probably won't last too long. Yeah, that was quick enough. You would prefer faster stamina regen or stamina usage reduction? Yeah, I mean, they could also go with some kind of a... they could go with something like that. But, like more stamina kind of applies to everything, right? Not just dodging, but also you can sprint longer, you can climb longer, all that stuff would be handy. I mean, really, at the same time, just having more almost like effectively reduces some of your stamina. Like almost like, because you're gonna just have more available to you. Level 100 plus characters, perhaps, or AR 60 plus. Yeah, I mean, that's a possibility as well. All right, so let's see how rough it's going to be to get through this one. Let me just go ahead and throw this heal down. I don't want to use that yet. I need that. Get through this shield before this guy busts me up too much. Come on. Nice. All right, cool. I got away from that prison. Just float him. Oh, he didn't float. Okay, well, it's fine. Doesn't matter. His health won't last much longer anyways. Come on, I need a Sealy over here badly. Alright, fine. I'm just going to run over to it. Tired of taking free damage. Alright. Alright, cool. Just went ahead and floated over that for a second. Felt like that would be one of the better ways to handle that. Alright, so hopefully I can get Kazuha's burst going pretty quick here. Nice, that'll help a lot too. Yeah, his shield's going down relatively quick. So I'm not unhappy with how that's working out so far. Nice, I got an elemental burst ready now. Alright, come on, man. Need you to just be more dead. That'll do it. All right, not bad. All right, going on to the last one there. 15 plus Bennett ult would be crazy. Yeah. Well, one of these days I'd actually like to be able to use Bennett, but they need to make it to where we can deactivate the freaking Constellation 6, because unless I'm using him on a pyrocentric party, he just ruins everything that I'm trying to do. I could use him with Hu Tao or Xiangling, you know, Diluc, characters like that, but he pretty much ruins most of my character builds if they're not those, so I have to be careful about that. All right. Oh yeah, I have to be really careful with that. Let me just go ahead and do this. All right. Well, Hu Tao doesn't usually have a problem with this enemy because she basically just melts him anyways, so... Oh, come on. That's not okay. No. Let's go ahead and throw down a new shield, too. Alright, throw him down. Let's do this. And I'll go in on that one. And now I just need one more. And I can finish him. Yeah, cryohypostasis is easy. That boss is real simple. This is the one I was a little more worried about, so hopefully... Really the big thing is I just need to make sure I don't accidentally get my Eula killed. That would be bad. Just swap right off of her right away. Get some extra attack speed in. And I'll throw this down too. And I can get this down now too, and that'll also make for really easy damage, because that Abyss Mage is just going to get incinerated, which he did. Nope. Whoa, that was close. Here, fine. Oh, okay. Wow. Alright, fine. Alright, he'll go down pretty quick now. Especially now that my Eula's healthy again, I don't really have to worry. Yeah, he's pretty much gone. All right, nice. YouTube GJ, evening TH. Didn't you realize you were streaming today? Yeah, I had to push yesterday's stream back a day because of work. I had a little bit too much going on yesterday, and I was just kind of blown out. There was no way I could make it work, but I'm glad to see you here tonight. Welcome, and thanks. Yeah, I acted Fire Strike. I got C6 on my Bennett pretty early, and I did not really think about it. I was just like, oh man, I'm getting tired of looking at this little like notification, and I just went ahead and threw it on him without really like thinking about the consequences of what I had done in the moment. And like right after I did it, I was like, oh, I should not have done that. And yeah, ever since then, it's just been one of those things where just like mistakes were made, regrets, can't undo it until they, you know, implement some kind of feature where we can toggle off constellations we don't want to use. So, which really they should do. They really do need to add that as a feature. Micah Clark Suave says C6 Bennett is really just more specialized, not necessarily worse. I mean, yeah, in certain situations, like for a because like if you're building them with a pyro party in mind, it's fine. But if it, like, you basically can't roll or use them very effectively for any party after that, that's not really pyro in mind. So that's not really super useful for me. Okay, so I definitely need a clumper in the first one. And really even in the second one, it's just a lot of hilly churls. Eula will be great for both of these so far. And then I got the Abyss Lectors in the second half. And really, I mean, my Eula party's been doing just fine with the Abyss Lectors as a whole. So really, I probably will just bring the same party for that one. So let me just make sure. Yeah, you know what? I think probably the same party comps that I just used in the last one will be just fine. So I'll bring Venti, and then last time my final was Zhongli, just to have shields, which was nice. I could bring Chi-Chi so I have heals instead, but you know what? I'm gonna stick with Zhongli and just see how that works. And then my Eula party with Rosaria was working just fine before. It did result in me getting rid of their shields well enough. So I'm not really, I need to actually reorganize that. Okay, there we go. Where's Rosaria again? I lost her. There she is. All right, and then Kazuha, because Animo is pretty much broken right now. Pyro DPS Barbara, yes, something like that. Firestrike 2000, have I ever considered streaming on Twitch? Yeah, I've considered it, but there's just not really much reason for me to do it right now. And like I'm already juggling so many moving pieces in addition to, you know, like my real world job outside of this, and just like adding more to the plate just doesn't make sense for me right now. But it's something I may do at some point in the future. It just doesn't make sense for me to do it right now. All right. All right, that's right. That's this one. Definitely go ahead and get that going on this one. Draw the enemies away from the pillar. Nope, don't get to do that. Here, let me go ahead and hit him with this too. Where is he? Nope. Oh man, come on. These guys are over here beating on the pillar. Get away from it. I need that to not be taking extra damage. Get out of here. Oh yeah, nice. So lighting that up with Hu Tao worked out really well. No, stop. All right. Okay, well, it was kind of unnecessary, but it worked. Oh, okay, cool. He did not shoot the pillar, so that works. Got another burst ready from Venti if I need it. One enemy left. Oh, it's just a hilly drill. Okay. I took a free hit for no reason on that. Ever. All right, I'm not. You know what? Just wasting my wasting time there. There we go. All right. Still have plenty of clumpers available here too, so let's just go ahead and do that first. That'll also help to reduce some of the incoming damage. Yeah, that worked out nice. That one's not even paying attention to the pillar either because he's looking at me already. That worked out well. Why not? That's a lot of damage for them. Right, got the Law Churl now. Let's go ahead and throw down my Eula Elemental Burst. Nah, I don't think so, dude. Oh yeah, he's gone. I hit Jean, but didn't really matter, because that floor is done now anyways. Definitely need a Hydro on the first team for those Pyro Fatui. It just depends on how quick you can kill the Pyro Fatui. If you kill them really quick, then you don't need them, but this could still be something that comes back to bite me. We'll see. Elemental skill plus 20 is always nice. Chamber, you don't like to take chamber ones unless it's necessary. Is it weird Theater Mechanicus return got you super hype? No, not at all, YouTube GJ. That's actually one of the ones that I've been looking forward to having come back. And you guys can count on me doing a co-op stream where I invite everybody to come on and you know, play Theater Mechanicus for the stream. Because I've actually really been looking forward to doing that again. You know, maybe we can even have Rev come in and jump off a cliff a few times for old time's sake. So that'll be good times. All right, let's do this. All right, well, I'll go ahead and throw this down. Throw this down. Oh my god. So much damage. Yeah, okay, that was fast. That went badly for them. All right, so we'll have to hope that this one goes just as badly for them. Went ahead and just tagged them all with that really quick just to get a good start for the damage. Oh yeah, these guys are gone. No shield for you. Nice. Yeah, that was fast. Yeah, I knew that would go fast. Good stuff. All right. Okay, I can take a chamber one now. When character HP less than 50% attack plus 60. That would be really, really, really nice for my Hu Tao because, you know, she lives in that zone. But this one will be better for everybody because I kind of prefer everybody else to be above. So I'm going to stick with that. Hashtag Toxic Historia will be coming back. Yes, probably. That is where it was all born. Alright, so I need to definitely make sure I don't get my hotel killed on this one. I have to go ahead and pop this right away. Okay. See if I can weaken him first. Better. Alright, just keep pummeling this one while he's down.
I will have order.
Here, let's go ahead and throw the elemental bursts from Xiao and from Venti. Why not? Whoa. We got some weird air on that. Nope. Nope. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, I missed. Didn't miss that time. Nice. Alright, well, he gave me a unusual opportunity that a lot of the times these hunters don't give you, which is he flew in the air and allowed me to shoot him in the eye. So that was really convenient. I like it. Alright. This is the one I'm worried about. Let me go ahead and throw this down too.
Beg for mercy. Vengeance will be mine.
Really, the problem is if I,
Rack and ruin.
you know, well, I mean, maybe if I can kind of keep them down in the same space at about the same time. Oh, oh no! Oh, come on. I was literally tapping the elemental burst. That's not good. That's really bad. That's gonna leave me in a really bad spot. I think I dived in a little too hard on this one. Oh my god, I can't move. Without Jean here to kind of help pick me up on this one, I'm gonna let's just say leave for now. I'll have to pick up the first floor on that one again. They busted my Jean so fast in that one, so that was unfortunate. All right, yeah, we'll continue and just redo that again. Hopefully this floor goes as well as it did the last time. Go ahead and weaken him again.
Time to go.
And let's see if I can do this first.
Think you can get away?
Throw all these bursts down. I might as well. And I'm getting good damage against both of them so far, so that helps. So far, they really haven't been able to do anything. Alright, one down. The other one is not flying yet, but he's really low anyways. Okay, so that still was really fast. Alright, so I think what I need to make sure I do on this one is to just, you know, make sure I kill one at a time. If you activate both of them into that final stage at the same time, it's definitely harder than it needs to be, but they also like auto killed my Jean somehow, and that was really irritating. So that really hurt me. I don't know, like if I'd have still had my Jean last time, it would have been fine, but right now I'm gonna try putting them both down at the same time, and we'll see what happens. Oh, come on with this. All right, so yeah, they're both in that weakened state already, so it's fine. We'll see. It just kind of depends on how it all ends up working out this time. All right, the Hydra one is now in his shield form too. Should be getting frozen on him, but he doesn't seem to want to freeze or stay frozen. Oh, I know what the problem is. Yeah, I'm using the wrong character against him. It's fine. The what is it? The Electro one's almost gone anyways, though, so I just have to be kind of careful about how I round it out. Okay, so we got one of them down. That'll really help. Alright, I need to get that elemental burst for my Rosaria, and that will give me an easy finish on him. But yeah, like, I was forgetting that I kept just breaking his frozen status with my Eula. That's probably what got me killed on the last one, as I shattered him immediately and then broke the status. Alright, so that's 3 down. Creative Molly, hello, new to the stream. Well, welcome. Alright, so far I've maxed out everything pretty well without any problems. At Teveld Astoria, so whom am I planning to get in Inazuma? Everybody. I don't really have the luxury of not getting all of the characters because I am generally dedicated to doing lore content. and it's really difficult to make videos about characters. You know, if I need a shot for a specific scene or something, or if I'm trying to set a scene for a video, if I don't have the character, I just can't do it. Or I have to rely on the community to, you know, have somebody come in and get a shot for me, but then like I'm stuck working on somebody else's schedule, and that can be bad for content creation. So in general, I try to, at the very minimum, get every character, even, you know, so I may not get a lot of constellations, like maybe 1 or 2 on a character that I really like, but I will at least get each of the characters. Marty, hey, first time I joined the stream. Well, welcome as well. Thanks. All right, Geo Vishaps. Those guys can be really, really nice if you have a freeze comp against them, because they're really irritating. A lot of small enemies on the first one, so I'm definitely thinking Venti for the first party as well. Yeah, you know, a freeze comp would be really nice for the second one because of this guy. Because, you know, that one's just really irritating in general. So let's see. I feel like, you know, I could make a couple of small changes on this one. Let's see. YouTube GJ, I've managed to get pretty much every character except Albedo. So at this point, I'm committed to getting everyone. I've been able to budget it out pretty well. I mean, yeah, I mean, I pretty much use, I still, since I started the channel, basically use 100% of what I make from the channel straight back into content. A lot of time it's, you know, making sure that I have the characters so that I can make content, but also, you know, improving the equipment that I have so that the quality of, you know, my streams and my content is better. So all of that is, you know, just stuff that compiles. Okay. So yeah, we have Elector on both for floor 12. I was definitely able to get them done with cryo options. So I'm thinking I don't necessarily need Hu Tao now. I might want to bring like I definitely still am bringing Venti to the first party. There's no way I'm not bringing Venti to the first party. I'd like a opportunity to freeze enemies here. I haven't really finished building my child. I need to do that. So what I'm thinking is I'll probably bring maybe Mona instead. And then probably Rosaria. And Venti. And then I might round that one out with Chi-Chi instead of Zhongli, just so that I have some healing available to me. And then in the second party, yeah, I think I'm... well, if I bring Rosaria to my first party, then I don't have her available with my Eula to deal with this one. So maybe I'll bring Ganyu to this one instead. That might work better to give me a more rounded composition and still give me the ability to freeze. I would like a bit more consistent freeze. I've been considering building my Kaya lately just so that I have that opportunity. Right now, I don't have, you know, I don't have that character built, so I really can't do that. I guess I could also bring Changyun, which would be really helpful for that. He's not really fully built, but I mean, he doesn't have to be. Yeah, I guess I could bring Changyun just to put down the cryo field. And then any physical damage character will still get the job done. Although I was looking at what Mona, and then, well, I could bring Changyun in this group, but that still leaves me. Oh no, I can do that with Jean actually. So you know what? I can bring Changyun to this, put Rosaria in the first. Yeah, I think that'll work. So let's see what happens. All right, so I was looking at Mona and Rosaria to make sure that I have that. I need Venti, and I'm going to bring Chi-Chi. That'll give me more crit rate and give me some heal opportunity. And then I'm going to bring Changyun so that I keep freezing that guy. And now I know, you know, you're probably thinking like, okay, well, my Changyun's not built, and I'm going to shatter all the freezing off, but I won't. And that's because I'm going to have Jean there too. And also Kazuha, for that matter. They both will be able to deal consistent cryo, which will damage the Lecter's shield without shattering it. So that will be my way around that. And that should really help out. All right. Hughes Traveler. I'm actually working on building him. He's not done yet, though. All right. Effective this floor. Oh, man. Crit rate for all of it. That's hard to turn down. Elemental skill and burst cooldown minus 20% is really nice too. I'm gonna go with the cooldown reduction. That's a really nice one. Hey Rev, how's it going? Welcome. Work was all right. You think Traveler is the best bet? Yeah, I mean, if he were built, I actually did start finally leveling him. I think he's at 70 this week. I started leveling him so that when 2.0 comes out, I can actually, get him rigged out to finally be usable. Because he's a character I've not really used since beta, basically. I used him there. I haven't used him since. Because I haven't really needed him. I used them like maybe the part of the first week of the game release, which is why he was like level 40 or 50 for the longest time. But now he's at 70. I just got to get like mostly Mora. I'm kind of broke in game right now. I need to get some more money, and then I can finish leveling him. What am I doing for my Traveler build? I haven't decided yet. We don't really know that much about how Electro Traveler is going to work. And once we know a little bit more about the actual like key differences and how Electro Traveler works compared to the other ones, that'll kind of make me decide on how I want to use it. I did notice that Electro Traveler from the 2.0 trailer seems really mobile, though. He seems to have an ability that like projects him up into the air, which they used, like they showed him getting a Electro Oculus with it, which was really cool. So, and it looks like it has charges. Kind of think like Zhao's E, but it projects you upwards, or maybe kind of think like Keqing's E, but not directable, I think. So that's kind of what I'm looking at for that. What element do you want to main Traveler? Animo, Geo, or Electro? Oh, Electro for sure. Electro Traveler is the one I've most been waiting for a while, but I have also mentioned in the past that hydro classes, like water classes in general, are my favorite. And so far, the Traveler has been a sword user, which would make him essentially kind of like a hydro spell sword. And that is a really attractive idea to me as well. So I'm really, really excited to see that one too. So we'll kind of see. TH, is it's like Mona and Zhongli, more or less? Yeah, basically. All right, let's do this. Should be a lot of clumping opportunity here. Let's see if I can get these guys frozen really quick, and that'll really help me get this knocked out. Put down a Stellaris too. Just get bonus damage. Nope. You can go ahead and get out of here with that. Need that elemental burst back. Come on. Get away a little bit. Nice. Throw this down, and another Stellaris. Yeah, this is working out pretty well, I would say. Make sure they stay frozen. One's down. Oh, yeah. I don't use my Mona enough anymore. It makes me sad. Like, there's so many other characters in the game that are a lot of fun. Like, Mona's still really, really fun, and my build for her is still really, really effective. So, it's nice. No, Rev. I think you know that I don't. Way to be a dick about it. All right. I'll go ahead and throw this down, too. Get my speed going. It would be nice to have like a proper freezing option here, but since I don't, I just kind of have to make do. All right, come on. That other one needs to get a little closer. Damn it, it missed. I was a little worried that was going to happen. Here, let's just throw this stuff down just because I have it. All right, they're almost down anyways, or at least one of them's almost down. The other one will go pretty fast too afterwards. Oh, what the hell? That totally went the wrong direction. Oh, come on. All right, this guy's doing this like ground pounding thing on me again. I don't really like being in the corner like that. All right, that'll help. All right, quit rolling around so much. 40,000 normal. I'll take that. I'll probably die from that. Yeah, okay, nice. All right. How I'm interested am I in the artifact sets? Very. And you know, it's really interesting because one of them is really meant to build elemental bursts faster, and the other one is meant to increase your damage but sacrifice the usage of your elemental bursts. So it's really interesting the way they set those up, and I'm really curious to see what kind of builds we might be able to put together with those. And really consider like what existing characters might be made better by that as well. Characters like Mona might benefit from the one that builds your elemental burst a lot faster. It just depends though, you know, because there's you know, a lot of builds that will kind of result in you getting that elemental burst on Mona because, you know, you're going to have a lot of energy recharge on her anyway. So a lot of the time you'll have her elemental burst back before the cooldown anyways. So it may not be something you even need, but we'll see. That feeling when C4 Mona, just JK don't have C4 yet. Yeah, I wish I did. I really wish that I did. And if you do, I hate you even more. All right. I'm going to go with elemental skill. I think that's going to be more useful here. All right. Well, might as well throw this down. Get a little bonus for that swirl. Go ahead and freeze these guys too. Why not? And now I should have the burst. Yep. There we go. Get away. Yeah, these guys have no chance now. And they pretty much all came out of that in Stellaris bubble, so I'll take that too. Need to get a little bit more stamina here. There we go. Got the elemental burst back, so the next group will be a lot easier to deal with as well. I just need to finish this guy off. Come on. There we go. You just hear like the echo of all of those enemies saying another test subject. Oh, come on. Want that burst down. There we go. Get that Mona elemental burst back here in a second. Nice, nice. Got one enemy left. Just the Sisson Mage, which might be a little bit difficult for me to break her shield with. Oh, can I even break that with this party? I'm not even sure right now. Let me see if I can get rid of the flies. That's something I didn't consider, is that I don't have a pyro to really deal with her shield. Get rid of the flies first, though. That'll really help. Then at least she can't get the damn shield back so fast if I do pop it. I think that's going to be necessary here, but I might lose way too much time just dealing with the shield. Oh, wait, I did get rid of the shield. All right. All right, we're in business. I don't have to worry about it because I killed the flies, and she loses the shield when she loses the flies. So I just need to try to make sure I keep her frozen. That would be ideal. And if she gets her flies back, I'm just going to be in a lot of trouble, so I can't let her do that. I have a whole minute left to still finish her off. It should be pretty doable. Especially since I got a Stellaris now. Nice. No! No! No. No. Just die. So help me God, you put your shield up before I kill you. Okay. That was close. Alright. And we got these two now. Oh my God, could you not? Alright. Oh God, they just dodged straight out of that. It's so irritating. I can't get any good attacks down. I'm just gonna... I can't hold them in place. I need to be able to freeze them. I totally forgot that I didn't have a damn Hydro in this party. What I should have done was just bring Child or somebody in this team. And that probably would have done the trick. Yeah, okay, it would have made the Abyss Lectors a little harder, but you know what? It's fine. I'll get Yule's Elemental Burst here in a second, and then these guys will have no chance anymore. So it doesn't really matter. So long as they don't avoid me. Oh God, I hate that they just dive underground immediately. Oh, could you let me actually charge this thing a little bit, please? All right, cool. He died instantly. All right, you're gone too. Who's left? The big guy. Go ahead and use the burst right away too. Oh, hey, cool. Chang'an died. Doesn't matter. Okay. I was just gonna get the field down and throw down his burst, but whatever. Not a big deal. Oh, come on. Alright, I'm gonna have to get a heal going here. I actually might lose a star here, like right now. So I think if you go below 6 minutes, you lose it. And I think it took me just a little bit too long to charge that. So I think I just lost a star. I guess it is what it is, you know? Typical, I lose it on the very last one, but, you know, whatever. Whatever. Alright, he just took so much damage from that. Yeah, I think I missed it by like 30 seconds or something, is what it is. Alright, well, rip. It would have been nice to have Chongyun in this last round, but, you know, that's how it be. Hopefully, I don't end up really regretting not having him, but if I have to rebuild it to redo floor 12, I'll bring Child in this, in party 2 instead of Chongyun. And that'll change things up a little bit, but we'll see. I actually should have tossed that instead of charging it, but whatever, it's fine. Alright. Want to get rid of this Hydro one first. Actually, you know what? Here, let me do this. Get a few heals thrown down too while I'm at it. Get my Mona out of the way. How did that thing not die? I really thought he was going to be dead after that. He's somehow not dead. Whoa! Well, that sucks. That's probably not going to be good. Alright, that one's down, so that's something. Alright. That's not really going to do me much good. Oh! Alright, I am not doing so hot here, but hopefully Mona and Chi-Chi will be able to get this done for me. I kind of doubt it, though. I needed Rosaria to get rid of his shield, so I don't know how well I'm going to do without it. Kind of feel like I need to just, you know what, I'm just going to go to retry for floor 12, and I'm going to bring Child instead, honestly, because I think, let me, actually, I'll just take this. Instead of Chongyun, I'm going to leave for now. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to restart floor 12. And I'm going to bring Child instead of Chongyun. Abandon, because I know that I can do a little better with that. All right, so first half was... Oh, God, I don't even remember what I had in the first half now. Let me look at what the enemies were again. That'll remind me. Okay. First half was these guys. Okay, I definitely had Venti in the first one. And, alright. So I was using... For first half, I definitely had Venti going. But who was my primary for this? I had, I think I had Eula for my primary in the second one again, right? I did. But I had Chongyun with it, which wasn't really working as well as I wanted it to. So I'm going to bring Child for that one instead. Because I think that's just going to work out way better. And then him. Okay, and then for this group, I definitely still want Venti. And I had Chi-Chi in this group as well. I had Mona and Venti, Chi-Chi. And really, this group worked out pretty well. Why haven't I built Xingqiu? I definitely have I've been meaning to get around to it, and I just haven't. Like, I always end up leveling other characters first. I will do it, though. With new enemies coming, new Abyss is very likely. Yeah, oh, we're for sure going to see a very different Abyss soon. Rosaria. Okay. I definitely need Rosaria. Just wondering if I want to bring Chi-Chi or Zhongli. I mean, Chi-Chi would have been great for me in the last one, but I kind of blew it. Oh, wait, didn't I? Oh, yeah, no, this is what I was using. Okay, yeah, we're good. Although... I have these guys a little out of order, because I usually put my healer in slot 2, and that just keeps me from kind of messing up my my swaps. All right, I definitely want Venti to kind of help make sure I round all this stuff up again. All right, let's do this. All right, elemental burst minus 15% I think is going to be really handy, so I'm going to stick with that. Let's just go ahead and throw the burst. Oh god, come on. Here. Let's throw this stuff down. And that'll be helpful. See if I can keep them frozen. Yeah, I'm keeping them pretty well frozen. Yeah, that'll work. Put this down and then just jump back in with Rosaria if I can. And we'll pick up some heals just to make sure everybody's healthy. Cool. That worked. And another Stellaris. And another Rosaria burst while I'm at it. Take that. They're not actually getting the Omen pop. There we go. Let me finish that one. Okay, cool. Oh, come on. Dodged out of that. Don't like that. Oh, come on, man. There we go. The current Abyss design is good. It's hard to brute force. Yeah, I mean, I would say like 9. On floor 9, you can brute force really easily. On 10, up until you get to the Herald and the Lector, you can brute force, but they kind of change it. All right. Here, let me throw Eula into the mix now. There we go. I actually should have done this slightly different order, because if I had done that with my Jean's elemental skill first, I would have had faster attack speed and thusly charged up a little bit more damage. Oh my god, they keep jumping right on my face. Stop it. Here, let's just do this first. That'll really help with keeping the Hydro status in play. Help stop them from moving quite as much, although only so much I can do because I'm using Eula. Actually, yeah, well, yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna use this again too. I really do need to get my child like fully properly built, because I still have yet to do that. He's coming along. He's useful enough in certain instances anyways. Oh my god. Okay, let's switch characters before my Eula dies. That would be the worst. Nope. Alright, these guys gotta go. And I'll throw that down. And hopefully that'll be enough for me to finish him off. Probably, but I do need to get him down quick. Don't have a lot of time before I just lose a star here. There we go. Alright, cool. Still managed to keep it. Yeah, I forgot that TH Jean is almost C6. Yeah, mine's C5. Yeah. She was actually the very first 5-star I ever got, and she's, you know, whenever I go to the normal banner or whenever I lose the 50-50, it just always ends up being Jean for some reason. And I mean, it makes her consistently better and better every time, though. So she's just a really, really good healer, and it makes her a character that I generally don't like to leave out of my Spiral Abyss content. All right, throw the burst down. And I'll wait for them to get on the ground, and then I'll hit them with the Stellaris. Even though that would have also been good damage generation, but you know what? Whatever. And you know what? Swap and get a Venti charge in there. That wasn't too bad either. Oh, wrong character. That one's got to go. And I've got pretty much everything charged up again for the second group. I like it. We'll throw down the burst on that too. And yep, everybody ended up in it. Oh, except for her. She's sitting over there. I'll have to, you know, be careful about how I approach her again. Just gotta make sure I kill the flies. All right. So I can Stellaris the flies. That'll stop them from moving around so much. 2 down, 3 down. All right. All right, well, you know what? I can freeze a Cryo Sisson Mage. Actually, she doesn't seem to be taking any damage, does she? That's weird. Oh, what? She got her freaking flies back really fast that time. That's not okay. Now, let's make sure my Mona doesn't die. Go ahead and take the elemental burst damage for that. Here, let's throw a Venti burst in there too. Throw this down. That'll probably help make sure the flies get handled again really fast. All right, cool. All the flies are gone. I don't know what happened there, why she was taking like 0 damage. That was kind of awkward. But whatever, doesn't seem to matter. Ugh, enough with the flies. She keeps respawning them so fast. Stop spawning the flies. Hey, Megalink Zero, I appreciate you. Thank you, and have a great night. All right. These guys. Ah. All right, so what I wanted to do was get him marked. There we go. Oh, what the hell? You can just auto-kill my Eula, and now I have to retry. Super cool. I really like redoing floors that I just, like, barely got through, but okay. Alright. Fine. That was really annoying. Alright, well, these guys are almost down. That seemed kind of awkwardly slow for some reason. Alright, these guys need to die. I don't know why they don't seem to want to die as fast as they have in the past. That was weird. Whatever, it's fine, it doesn't really matter. You know what, this time... Yeah, I'm gonna draw them all over to the mage. That way I get kind of everything going at once. Oh, that is not what I was trying to do. That's not good. Fine, whatever. That was definitely not what I was trying to do. That was so many damage numbers. Let's get the Stellaris down. Although it would have been nice to have that available on the Sisson Mage who moved out of it right beforehand. So that kind of sucks. Whatever. Got a Venti Burst available. So that'll still help me kind of produce some good damage against her. Because now she can't get out of it. And she can't remake her damned thing when she's constantly being floated. Although she got out of that one. Get a lot of extra damage with the Stellaris down now. See if I can freeze her before she gets the damn flies back out. No flies. Oh my god, would you just die? Thank you. Alright. There we go. Alright. Swap off and make sure I get my Eula a heal first. That was pretty much my mistake on that one, was I just... Oh, god. That spin is so nasty, it really is. Get Child healed up a little bit again. Alright, well, the other one's just sitting there in the back. God, that spin does so much damage. Oh, come on. He goes underground right as I charge that. This is not okay. Yeah, this is where Xingqiu would be really, really nice to have. Or have built properly, I should say. Because right now I don't really have a character that lets me, you know, kind of manipulate these enemies in a way that's really particularly helpful. Alright, that'll probably help, because now I've got a cryo or a hydro elemental swirl going in here, and that'll really help me to keep them rounded up. Alright, one enemy to go. Where is he? I might still lose my star here again. No. I gotta try to pop this shield. Here, I'll go ahead and use this too, just to make sure I don't blow this. Yeah, that gave me a lot more attack speed for the charging portion of this. So it should help me ensure I do a lot of extra damage with it. Ugh, God, come on. I don't know if I'm going to get it still. So I think I need to get it in about 5 or 10 seconds here, and I still don't think I'm going to get it. No, I'm going to miss it. Yeah, I missed it again. I don't know, I just can't seem to get it. Like if I had like Kaya or somebody built for this, like it would be a lot easier for me to ensure that I don't lose that. Actually, I think I might have lost it at 7 minutes, not 6, but whatever. But I do really need to build my Kaya. I think he would be really, really helpful for stages like this. And then I would probably change things up a little bit, or I would put more focus into building my child. But one of the main reasons why I haven't really ever focused on building child is just because I don't have a weapon I really want to use on him. I have Rust. It's not a bad weapon, obviously, and it's maxed out. But I don't know. I'd like to have a 5-star weapon for him because Skyward Harp is just really, really good on child. Yeah, 7 minutes it's 7 minutes, not 6. I got a little ahead of myself on that. All right, well, I'll throw that down and then hit him with a Venti Burst. All right. Throw this down again too. Just keep as much swirl damage in that mix as I can. All right, hold them up a little bit. I need to definitely get my Rosaria's Elemental Burst back up. That's going to be huge for ensuring that I kill this thing quickly. Ow. Could you stop? Oh, God. Ow. Alright, cool. So I got rid of those guys. That'll really be helpful. Because the Abyss Lector on his own doesn't do that much damage. I mean, it's not like, you know, weak or anything, but he's generally kind of manageable. But I do need to get that Elemental Burst back up on my Rosaria before I kill him, or put him into the no shield state, I should say. Nice, okay, I got that. Ooh, ow. Alright, I definitely need to heal up my Rosaria before I risk anything, because that would be really bad. Alright, cool. Oh, could you stop? I feel like my Rosaria desperately needs more energy recharge. He spiked my Venti's Elemental Burst. There we go. That'll help. Stab it. Just holding on to her Elemental Burst now so that I don't accidentally waste it before his shield phase. Oh, ow. Stop hitting my Chi-Chi in the face. It's not okay. Oh my god, yeah. I guess whenever you take some of those attacks, he knocks out your Elemental Burst. I always forget about that. Alright, come on. Alright, now he's in the shield form. It's fine. And we'll throw this down too. That'll be pretty much the main thing that I need to kind of ensure damage production against his shield. I mean, Mona obviously will do really good for it as well. Let me make sure everybody's healed up again. Ugh. I'm definitely losing it here. Yeah, I really do need to get Xingqiu and Kaya leveled up. Both of them would be, they would be really, really big, a big benefit to me in the Spiral Abyss. And really, you know, like, they're characters that, you know, when you have like a lot of depth in 5 stars, you kind of forget about for a while, and then you find out in the Spiral Abyss you kind of still need them. So, yeah, I do need to, like, put focus into building them up. All right. Straight to Jean again. Get my heals going here. All right, see if I can push him over to that one so that I can kill them together. Should be able to get through the cryo one's shield well enough. Ow. Oh god, that's not good. Here, I'll just throw this down. Maybe I can get some extra damage on this guy. Let me just finish him off. He's over here low anyway. Whoa. Didn't like that. Nope. Jump over here and get some heals going again. Oh, come on. This guy's shield just needs to go away. Alright. That'll do it. Throw this down too. Alright, so with Child, I should be able to work his shield pretty good once I get him to that point. Especially if I can get a cryo-based swirl from Kazuha going first. That'll be really, really handy as well. Ow. Ow again. Get my attack speed going first. Oh god, he is not dying as fast as I would like. Like I said, I need some of those simple characters. Xingqiu in this party would help a lot. Akaya in the other party would help a lot. Just to help ensure that constant elemental damage against the Herald and the Lector. Like, it really would. Alright, so he's going to be in that stage now. And I go back in. Alright, so he's got a... Oh, he's pretty much Hydro all the time anyways. So, I don't know. Jean and Kazuha should help a lot to take care of his shield in a reasonable amount of time. Just gonna keep hitting him with every elemental ability I have, I guess. And, yeah. I mean, Child pretty much deals consistent elemental damage with his abilities too, although it's Hydro, so it doesn't do anything. So, I don't know. He's not really the best option I have for this, because this guy's already going to be in a cryo state, or not in a cryo state, but a Hydro state, so I don't really need Child for this one. In fact, Changyeon would have been a lot better for this one overall, because then I could have just been on Jean or on I don't even know what I'm saying, Jean or Kazuha, and just continued to attack him. So instead I'm just like losing all of my stars here. Yeah. Ugh. I need to, like I said, I need to level up Xingqiu or Kaya. One of them would be, either one of them would be really great. Like, very helpful for gaining back valuable seconds on this floor. Oh my god, this guy does not want to die. Die, god. 1 star. Ugh. Oh, it's garbage. I was really hoping to do a little bit better than that. But you know what? It is what it is. I think I'd have lost them all on the last 2 floors of 12. Which is kind of annoying. Yeah, I lost 3 in there. So I ended up at 33 again. I really need to level up those 2 characters. Those would help me so much with not, you know, pissing away stars on those last 2 floors. Like I said, I'll work on it. All right, so let's go ahead and open up all of these rewards. See if any of them were even worthwhile. Probably not. They're so rarely ever good. But I'll take them just the same. All right, let's see. That might have been it. It's not particularly good. It's not horrible, but it's not good either. Yeah, that wasn't one of them. They were both gladiator pieces. Where was the other one? You know what? It's making this harder on myself than it needs to be. Oh, nope. There we go. I don't even remember. I think it was a flower, wasn't it? No, or was it a goblet? I don't remember. Either way, most of these are not very good. Gladiator pieces, so like I said, they so rarely ever end up even being kind of good. So yeah, I ended up with 33 out of 36 again. And last time, I think it kind of all like split up a bit more. But what I need to do in order to get those other stars, because right now, like, I'd have to cut, you know, I'd have to get back, like, I don't know, I missed the other one by, like, a minute or something on 11-2. and then I missed it on that floor by like 3 minutes. So I need to change something significant in order to make that time back. And really the significant plays to do that would be to like really if I'd had Chungyun that last one, probably would have been a lot easier, but I kind of needed him for the, or needed Child for the other one, which made that a lot easier. But you know what, like Xingqiu would be really, really helpful for certain elements of that too, for helping me to make time back. But then so would Kaya. He really, really would be helpful for that too. And you know what, I've been meaning to level up both of these characters for the longest time, and I just haven't gotten around to it. But I mean, I feel like if I actually could get, you know, constellations for Kaya, it would be, you know, I'd be a bit more likely to have done it. Like my Xingqiu is already, you know, he's been C6 forever, and I've just never really done anything with him, and I should. I just need to actually put effort into leveling him. But I will. I'll get around to it one of these days, and really it should be sooner rather than later, to be very, very honest. But the thing that I've been working on right now, as far as like continuing to level up characters, is I'm still trying to like finish off leveling my Kazuha. Which the only thing I need to actually finish leveling him is just a few of these. I need 50 of these. So really what I need to do is just head out to the archipelago and start leveling more of those. And then I'll be in a good spot. Tony did like a 1.7 million pyro damage with Kazuha. Wow, that's a lot. Jeez. But yeah, I mean, Kazuha is just a really good character in general, I think. Would Kazuha plus Kuching be good? EM damage plus crowd control? Yeah, I mean, I definitely could see where that would be useful. In fact, I think that a Electro Resonance, Animo Resonance team can be really, really effective in the Spiral Abyss. Even in this current run of the Spiral Abyss, it can be pretty interesting. Oh yeah, don't forget about the pigeons. Yeah, yeah. You know what? Let me just go ahead and do that right now. Before I forget. So let's see here. I don't already have her preset in a party. I rarely have my Ganyu like set to a party. I usually use her for specific things. All right. And actually, I've gotten a few good gladiator artifacts recently, so I'm actually probably going to be rebuilding my Ganyu soon. I've been pretty much just waiting for some good gladiator pieces to change her build around a bunch, and you know, that well, she'll be 2-piece cryo, 2-piece gladiator, and I think it'll definitely result in just like higher damage numbers. It won't, maybe not necessarily more consistent ones, because my crit rate will probably go down a little bit overall. But her actually like flat crit rate should go up, so that'll be good. Take that, pigeons. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Before I do that, there's also these guys. Bonus burbs. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And I'll swap the team back up again. Yeah, you know, I really wish we had more like parties up here too. That would be really, 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 really nice if we did. It gets kind of frustrating only having 4. Like I'd like to see having like 10. Honestly, like I could easily fill like 10 party slots at this point for different uses. I would like to see them, you know, allow us to have like party slots that are specific to, you know, like the Spiral Abyss even, so that whenever you make a party for the Spiral Abyss and you fail or something because of like you made one mistake, but you want to keep the same party, you can just come right back in with it again. That would be really nice. So I get kind of frustrated with having to reselect parties sometimes in there. All right, so I need to keep finding more of those. 4-piece Blizzard Man. Yeah, I mean, that's what I have on her right now. And it's not a bad set for her, for sure. And it keeps her crit rate high. But if you can keep her crit rate high enough to produce stable output, you know, in the 50 to 60% area anyways, then you don't really need it. And you can just, you know, take the benefit of added damage from Gladiator, which would be really nice. All right. I want to say there's a whole bunch of these things on this corner of the island. Right now, I'm just going to keep trying to grab plants so I can finish leveling up my Kazuha out here. There's tons of like chests and stuff I probably haven't gotten out here still too. I could do more exploring out here, but I rarely lately I've been working so much, and when I'm not working, I'm working on videos. So anything that's not been like quest stuff, like I haven't really been able to really make the best of, which can be really just very frustrating sometimes. All right, well that guy didn't last long. I mean, still, like, I'm definitely, at this point, definitely a Eula main, though, for what it's worth. Like, she has definitely taken over. You know, I used to definitely be a Mona main, and then Eula came out, and it really hasn't even been in question after that. There's a chest out there I didn't get. I might go out there and get it. I just gotta see if there's any more of those plants on this island. I don't think so, though. I think I already got them all. Maybe if I can grab these rocks while I'm here. Why not? TH, I have a C6 Xingqiu I don't use. Yeah, okay, well, you're in the same situation I am. I need to actually put, you know, resources into him. I really do. But I always end up putting my resources into whatever new character comes out. And then, you know, whenever they do reruns and stuff, that's when I have a little time to start building up other characters. And that's why my child is starting to get built. That's why my traveler is starting to get built. That's why my Xiao is starting to get built. Like, that's, you know, those characters were, up until pretty recently, you know, still unusable to me. But now I actually can use them. They're maybe not in a great, like, they're not in as good a place as some of my other characters yet. And, you know, like, my Xiao is getting there. Child still has a way to go. Obviously, Traveler still has a way to go as well. But one could definitely argue that Kaya and Xingqiu would be better, you know, like the resources would be better spent on them, for sure, than, you know, on 5-star characters that, like, I don't really have fully built even. Because those characters, you know, like Xingqiu, I mean, even if you don't have him fully built, he's constantly giving you hydro to, you know, proc vaporize off of, or hydro to proc frozen statuses off of. Like, you're getting steady benefit from that no matter what. And the same is true of Kaya. Even when he's not built, you're still getting steady cryo opportunities off of him, because he can freeze every 6 seconds, and his elemental burst freezes constantly for its duration, does good damage. But I'd really love to get more constellations for him. And honestly, if I had, you know, C3, C4, or higher Kaya, you'd see me using him a lot. And, you know, they've had him, you know, up for, you know, like, you could buy him from the shop, from time to time. And I can't usually justify using those, tokens for that when I need them to help me, you know, get 5-star characters within my means. So I am stuck here, apparently. Oh, I can back out of it, though, so that's interesting. That was weird. Eula has definitely become a favorite character of mine. Skill ult, skill hold is a fun combo. Oh, yeah, for sure. And it also, you know, simultaneously helps to charge her ult to higher damage. And that's one of the reasons why I keep her with Jean as well, because my Jean at her constellation level increases my attack speed dramatically, which allows her to, you know, charge up an even, you know, more powerful elemental burst, which is really, really nice. You know what? I'm not going to kill these guys manually. Why do that? You can just use Jean. And bye. And one to go. Here. And he is still floating. That was weird. He just floated on my Jean's charged attack. All right, cool. So I got that chest. I didn't want to leave that out there now that I knew it was there. Like, definitely can't leave it there. All right. Okay, I did get those, didn't I? I think that, yeah, they were at, like, the northeast end of that island, and I'm pretty sure I did go back and get those. Should have 50 or 16. Yeah, okay. All right, so now I need to travel over to another island, which probably has some around the outer edges. Really, I should probably just pull a map for those. Just pull up the Genshin Impact world map. Hang on, that'll make things a lot easier. I have a list of teams I want to make. Any new characters are usually put on the back burner for a while. Yeah, I mean, I could see why you would do that too. For me, you know, as a content creator, I don't necessarily always have that luxury. You know, a lot of the times people want to see the content of the new characters. They don't want to see the old ones that have been around a while. You know, my channel's maybe, I don't want to say immune to that because like my views haven't been super great lately, and that's probably because I've been making content as it relates to characters who have been around for a while. So, you know, I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot, as it were, with that regard. But, you know, like I make the content that I think is compelling most of the time. But when it comes to stream content, I usually want to have the new characters because I think that that does, it, you know, undoubtedly makes for, you know, more compelling content in that instance. All right, so now that I know where all these things are going to be, that'll make it a lot easier. A lot less random. I can go ahead and get my Kazuo at least ascended to the next tier tonight. And, I won't have the money to level him up, nor I don't think I'll have the materials to level him up to 90 either. Curry Lord says, I have 8 characters now that I don't plan on building. Can't build everyone, just a bunch of characters better. Yeah, I mean, it's probably ambitious to want to build all of them. I don't know if I would say you can't build them all, because I feel like there are people who have. But there's definitely characters that I have right now that I don't utilize that I should. Like Kaya, like Xingqiu, like Beidou. Like, my Beidou is largely built. She's not, like, you know, like super well developed, but she's not, like, you know, undeveloped either. Where is she? Here she is. She's 70. Her talents are 5, 6, 9. I'd like it to be at 9, 9, but I mean, obviously she's, you know, also at C6 and has been for a long time. And she's a character I'd like to put more use into as well. I mean, like, for crying out loud, I have a Skyward Pride on her that's level 60. Like, I've had this weapon for a while, and I didn't even have it used. I didn't have it leveled for a long time, and then one day I just decided, you know what, like, I'm tired of staring at this and not using it. Who can I put this on that would actually make good use of it? And so yeah, I threw it on her, but I've just not I've not really been utilizing her because I took the gear that I had on her off and gave it to Fischl, because Fischl ended up being a much better pairing for my Eula. And, like, that was just, it was the better play. Eula and Fischl go together way too well for me not to utilize that that combination. But, I mean, you can also, you know, depending on the enemy you're fighting, you know, like, Eula will deal more damage in a Pyro Resonance comp than she does on, you know, using Fischl for Superconduct on lots of enemies. Because, you know, if you have an enemy that only has, you know, 10% physical resistance or 30% physical resistance, and then you knock down their physical resistance by 50%, well, you still only knock it down 30 because it doesn't go negative. So, yeah, so you can only get so much benefit out of that. It's going to be tough to manage an influx of new characters, but personally, I would rather MiHoYo have given us more for the 2.0 update. You mean more new characters? Is that what you mean? Which Inazuma characters am I going to be picking up? Faint Grub, I mean, as I actually explained earlier, because I do lore content, I don't really have the luxury of not getting the characters. I need them. Like, I have to have them if I want to be able to shoot footage for, you know, the quests and all that stuff that I need to do in order to have a good, complete image of, you know, all the quest you know, and story details. And then if I want to actually get a specific shot of a character, I have to obviously have it in order to do that. Now, I could rely on, you know, the community to try to get those shots, and sometimes I do still call on the community to get shots that I can't get myself. But then, you know, if I just only rely on the community and start skipping characters, then I end up in a dangerous situation where, you know, like, if I need to get a shot, then I have to wait until somebody who has the character is available for me to link up with to get it. And so, you know, I had a few little instances that came up like that when I didn't have Chi-Chi, and that was really irritating to me. And you know, that was one of those things that just reaffirmed to me that, like, I really have to get all of the characters so that I can continue to make, you know, lore content effectively without having to be bound to relying on others to get shots. Warpaint Unicorns, I missed a lot of water bubbles, but was proud to clear all the world chests once I double checked with the MiHoYo map yesterday for these islands. Nice. Yeah. I need to, there's still a lot of stuff I haven't really had time to explore out here. There's all sorts of things I would definitely like to have a little bit more time to work on. And then, you know, I'm also going on vacation at the end of this week. I just like ran straight into ground here. But yeah, I'm going on vacation on Friday morning. So, I don't really think I'm going to have time to finish that because I've got a video that I'm also working on. I'm working on a trailer analysis for the 2.0 trailer for all of its lore significance, because I think there were some major revelations given to us in that trailer, and I really want to take some time to discuss those. So I'm currently in the writing process for that, but I got a good start on it today. So it's coming along. It's coming along. True, a lot of 4 stars get neglected when you are building 5-star every 3 weeks. Yeah, for sure. Like it's kind of a curse, you know, a gift and a curse. You know, like, okay, cool, all these 5-star characters are really good, and then yeah, you realize that there are 4-star support characters that you really want to build, you really should be building, and then, oh my god, he ran away from that right as soon as I had it ready to go. That was really annoying. But anyways, yeah, so you realize that you have characters that you really need to build, and you just can't because you don't have the materials to do it, because you keep using it on all of the 5-star characters. And so I really do need to chip out some time and just do that. And I feel like I'm not really sure when that's going to happen yet, because we also have, you know, I was just thinking, like, you know, like, I guess we have Seiyu, who I'm not, like, super excited about. Like, so that's a character that, like, okay, like, I could just get that character and then not build it, because we just got, you know, Kazuha, who is a really good animo character, so I don't really see myself needing her right now. But she's also going to be coming out at the same time as Yoimiya, and so I'm definitely going to be building her, because that's a character I'm actually really excited for, and I think it's going to be really fun. So I'm still going to be stuck building a 5-star character then, and I'm obviously going to be building Kamisato Ayaka as well. Haneen says, I get too distracted whenever I build characters. I'm supposed to build my support, then I get distracted with pretty new DPS. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how it works. Oh man, my fish almost died. That was close. Here, come here, dude. Go over there. Alright, so I came over here to get flowers, and I feel like I didn't find any. Where the hell are they? I think they're supposed to be on the south part of the sign. I think I did get the one that was over here. Yeah, I did. There's another one that's supposed to be out and kind of down this way. So here's what I'm gonna do. I think it'll be a lot easier for me. Official's nice and all, but you know what? I'm gonna swap to Mona so that I can get a little bit more ground coverage, or rather water coverage, faster with Mona. I think I already got the one that was on this side too. Okay, so there's a couple more to the west that I need to go get, and then one to the east that I need to go get. Of the characters currently available, I only 5 more character build out. 6 counting Albedo I don't have. Okay, so you're getting really close to having them all built, huh? Diona is a good support for her, but I would do the same. I think I missed something there. Oh yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. Controlling the boat is worse than me driving. Yeah, I mean, like, I tend to have a little trouble with the boat at times as well. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I don't, but I don't know. I don't think the boat's clunky. I just maybe am not good at steering it or something. I don't know. It probably doesn't help that I just really haven't spent that much time in the oceans, you know, in the archipelago, outside of, you know, completing all the quest lines and all that stuff. I've done a little exploration out here for like the major things, but not as much as I would like. I think there were supposed to be some flowers out here, but I guess not. I'm not sure where these ended up. Warpaint Unicorn says, for 4 stars, Diona, Xingqiu, and Bennett are the only fully built ones, then it's all 5 stars. I want to build Xiangling and Beidou next for 4 stars. Xiangling, I'm working on her Lava Walker set. Nice. Yeah, I mean, there are definitely some 4-star characters that are on my list to build, like I said. Obviously, like, Kaya and Xingqiu are the highest on the list. I would like to build Lisa. I think that she actually is an interesting character that I would like to build. Bennett obviously is high on the list of characters I'd like to build. I've already put some effort into leveling him, but he's still got, you know, some distance to go, clearly. Sucrose is another one that I'd really love to build. I just haven't had the opportunity to do it. Ningguang as well. I'd really love to build Ningguang. I've got a lot of characters that I'd love to build and just haven't had the opportunity to because I'm always building other characters. Oh, I know what I did. Okay, I got all the ones that are on this island. All right, so what I need to do is change locations again. Seiyu feels like she fills a similar niche like Jean, except she has EM scaling instead. Yeah, I mean, for sure. I mean, she's also like a healing type character, I think, is what I am to understand from that character. And I just don't really know much about what, like, I have Jean. I just don't need her right now. You know, at least if I have her, you know, on my roster, I can make content with her if I need to. But I probably won't be building her. But I will be building Yoimiya right away. I've been, you know, farming the Lava Walker Crimson Witch domain a lot, trying to get better pieces for Pyro. I don't know what's going on with that though, man. I gotta say, like, getting Pyro stuff just is terrible. It's just terrible. That that domain is awful. It's just, you know, like a pretty rough domain in general, and then it's just, I don't know, just something about that one just tends to punish me. Even with a good build, it's usually, you know, hard pressed to get it to be around a minute. And then, you know, you finish it and you get just awful artifacts over and over and over again. So, and that's kind of what my experience has been. I've probably run that one more than any domain, and I just steady get just worse artifacts each time. I don't know, one of these days maybe I'll get something halfway decent from it, but it has not been my experience thus far. All right, so there should be all sorts of flowers in this area. Okay, there's one over there. Let's get that one. Build Razor, return to Wolf Boy. Yeah, I'm not really interested in building Razor right now. He's not one of the characters on my radar. I don't think he's a bad character or anything. He's just not. He doesn't really interest me compared to a lot of other characters. We talked about Artifact Pain earlier, Hanin, and oh my god, Ningguang. I one day my Geo Empress, I promise. Yeah. That's a character I definitely want to build, and she's really good. She's a character who, you know, can really help you chase down like highly mobile characters and stuff, even like Oceanid. Like the actual like Oceanid that you have to attack, not the one you farm for enhancement materials, but like the one that was in the event we just finished up earlier in the week. Not having her leveled up was kind of a pain for me in that event. It would have been really, really nice to have her. Alright, so I think I got all the flowers that are on these islands now. I think. There might still be more. But I feel like I got them all. Alright, so I'm just going to move on to another area. So let's see. Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch on the islands to the north, so I'm going to head over there. Yeah, I can pretty much just run around the left side and get quite a good number of them. Yeah, that'll work nice. All right. You think Geo's going to get more kind of buff? No, I really don't. I think Ningguang and Zhongli are already really, really good. We do have a new Geo character coming in Inazuma. I don't know his name, but you definitely see the he's the guy with the ears. He's got like fox ears or something. But you do see briefly in the 2.0 trailer that he has a Geo vision, because it passes by like right over the back of his neck. So we do know that we have that coming. Yeah, Rev, I'm using the interactive map. All right. And I can just run around the left side of these and get the rest of them. Alright, here we go. For building Xingqiu, Seal of Severed Fate will most likely be the best set. Sacrificial Sword plus Seal is 180 ER minimum and 45 scaling on Q. Yeah, I mean, that's probably one of the builds that I've been considering. Like, it is really probably one of the higher probability ones. Because I have an R5 Sacrificial Sword that I've been sitting on forever too, that I just don't use. I had it on my Bennett, and I was planning on building it for that, and then I got another Skyward Blade, and now I'm more than likely going to use that on Bennett whenever I do build him. So I went ahead and equipped it on him, and I parked it on him. Didn't you think Geo or Zhong needed buffs to begin with? But Geo is my favorite element. No, I didn't. I thought that, like, you know, early on, like, Geo maybe was a little, like, not all that compelling to use. But then they buffed Zhongli, and, like, now he's just freaking broken. He's really, really good now. You can use him as a primary DPS if you want to. I mean, I was doing it before he got buffed. But I think that, you know, he's even better now. And even Ningguang is really, really good. And you still can't, you know, deny just, like, how useful all of the, you know, the shields being on the ground are at all times. That's just always, always going to be really useful. All right. Weren't they supposed to be on this island? I thought they were. Oh, okay, they're on the northwest side of this island. Use the Favonia one. Interesting. Use it for Chi-Chi when I do co-op. I think I missed something there. I think they're supposed to be over here. Like, what? Am I just missing this thing? What? Oh, I see why. Okay. It's actually on the next little chain of islands across the way here. Alright, these guys gotta go. Oh, come on. I knew that was gonna happen. Let's go ahead and get rid of this thing so he can't do that anymore. 4-star, and I remembered something. Okay, and I missed something there too. PvP win. I don't really think this game needs PvP, and, like, I like PvP. Like, I play, like, when I play MMOs, I mostly play PvP oriented MMOs. Like, I prefer player first player content in general. However, I feel like it would be a real slippery slope for this game if they had, you know, PvP content, because, you know, it's got, you know, kind of a rather high, you know, ceiling for financial investment, which would be really a hot button issue for a lot of players, and it would really I think would be just I don't see where anything positive could come from this game's you know, public reception if they started to do that. Like, yeah, okay, like, PvPers would like it, but I would say by and far, like, a lot of people don't like PvP, and that's one of the things that, you know, as a PvPer, I had to come to realize with time is just, you know, a lot of people don't like that kind of content. And, you know, to kind of force it on them to get certain rewards when, you know, you can invest so much money in this game and get so far with it, it would really invite, you know, kind of negative attention, I think. I get Mona when rolling for Zhongli. I want Mona, but Zhongli is limited banner. Yeah, I mean, that's how it goes, right? I lost the 50-50 with Kazuha. And I got Jean. Yeah, I got C5 Jean when I lost the 50-50 with Kaz. At least it was a character. I mean, it's a limited banner. There are no weapons on it anyways, but still. Faint Grub 101. Damn, how'd you know? I think I missed something there. Faint Grub, Rev would probably, or would bully people in PvP. Oof. Rev, are you a bully? It's not okay, man. Alright, let's see. I need to head over to the next island to the west, so I can get this Kazuha to 90 finally. Imagine duels where each player gets the same character and stats. I mean, that would be better. I mean, if it's all equalized, yeah, then it could be a bit better. Because, you know, with time, everybody's going to have, you know, certain 5-star characters. So long as, like, you know, like weapons and all that stuff doesn't necessarily play a factor. But, like, artifacts and weapons can still, you know, make a huge impact. Now, granted, free to play or you know, buy in, you know, where you're putting in a lot of money, your chances of getting artifacts are largely the same. Obviously, you know, if you're going to be spending a lot on primo gems to do domains and such, then, you know, you might have more access to the odds and thus have better chances of getting them because you're just, you know, grinding away at it. But it's not even a guarantee still at that point. You're still just as likely to get, you know, kind of screwed over as anybody. So nice, I got that one off of there pretty easy. YouTube GGA says, I don't like PvP personally. More co-op focused stuff would be good. Yeah, I could, you know, I definitely would generally agree. Like, I think kind of this game's niche is to, you know, do some co-op content and just generally rely on single player content. You know, because it's meant to be, you know, a single player RPG experience. And I kind of think that they know that, and I think that's kind of where they're going to keep the focus. But, you know, if they want to continue to make money off of this game, they should probably not forsake the larger crowd of people who just enjoy playing RPG games and are not necessarily interested in PvP content. So, and this is me like as a PvPer saying this, but this is why I have other games for that. I think that, you know, they could do non like character based PvP stuff, or where, like, you know, like what was it, I forget the name of the event that we had not too long ago with the dungeons where they just gave us certain characters to go and play through it. If they gave us PvP where, you know, like you were given a character, like a roster of characters to choose from, it's not your roster, they're just already equipped, and then you're pitted against, you know, skill versus skill, your skill versus somebody else's on a character that you don't own or you didn't stat or invest anything in, then they could get around that. But even then, you know, some people still don't like PvP even in that because they, like, it makes them anxious. So that could still draw some negative attention, but at least, you know, they could, you know, like rely on skill as opposed to also skill and investment, or risk, you know, losing constantly to people who just have more money than them. So there's that as well. Hey TH, how would you optimize Chi-Chi in a team comp as the sole healer? Generally speaking, whenever I use Chi-Chi, she is the only healer in the party. So I have her set up, you know, utilizing as much attack as possible because it's what she scales on. And, you know, like if you were watching during the Spiral Abyss, like she heals up pretty quick for me. I really don't have a big problem with that. I have 2-piece Maiden Beloved and 2-piece Gladiator's Finale. That gives her, you know, extra attack for all of that. And then I also have, you know, attack here, obviously, attack here, but also healing bonus in the last slot. That really helps a lot too. Lucifer Morningstar, thank you. I appreciate it. Been getting a lot of extra support lately. It means a lot, guys. It really does. It helps out the channel a lot. It helps make sure that I can continue to, you know, grab these characters and, you know, try to make lore content with them. So yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Extra precautions BF, or you never know. Interesting. The archery? Oh yeah, there was the archery thing where, but I mean, technically that was kind of like PvP content ish. It wasn't, one could argue that it wasn't like the most, oh, one of my cats just meowed. One could argue that it wasn't like the most compelling PvP content. And I definitely think that there were ways it could have been done better. Like an on-screen scoreboard or something would have, I think, made that better. You know, because like we had the competition that, you know, you won, so I don't really need to remind you that it existed, Rev. But it you know, I think an on-screen scoreboard would have made that much better. I think it would have been a lot more enjoyable experience, like for me at least. Like I'm a competitive person. I really enjoy PvP, but I don't really enjoy not knowing where I stand in something. And so, like, not knowing what my score was, you know, compared to everybody else's was kind of frustrating to me in the moment. And so you don't get to know until it ends. So, like, what I wanted to be able to do with that really was maybe not even necessarily, like, compete with everyone, but, like, just watch everyone that was competing. But because it doesn't display the score, you can't do that. So, like, it would have been, you know, cool to do, like, a shot by shot, you know, like, literally listen or, you know, just watch as everybody's competing and call out the scores and kind of see who's winning as they are winning, and, you know, like if there's a reversal or something like that, and call it out. That could have been fun, but because you can't see the score, I was not able to do that. Oh, there it is. It's over there. I was like, where the hell are the other ones? Sacrificial sword is Chi-Chi, best in slot for Chi-Chi. Yeah, that is a good option for Chi-Chi for sure. You know, I obviously have sacrificial sword, but have not utilized it on her because I'm saving it for somebody else. So I pretty much have a bandage sword on her for now. I haven't really dedicated a specific weapon to her. I think I have Lion's Roar or something on her right now, just because it gives her a lot of attack. And it helps to increase her heals at the very least. I believe that's what I threw on her. Yeah, and it was already built. Most importantly, it was just already level 80 because I moved it from... I had it left over from Kuching. Yeah, actually, I really thought I had leveled this weapon to 90. I didn't. Wow, I really thought I had made this weapon level 90. It's good to know that I still have some room to improve that sword. All right, so I've got quite a few on the island south of here that I need to go get. I mean, it wasn't even photo mode, man. It was like you can only see your own score. You couldn't see everybody else's. All right, so like even when I was competing with everybody, you couldn't see everybody else's score. Photo mode was, you know, there just for me to try to get a wider view so I could at least see everybody's shots after realizing that no, I wasn't going to be able to see everybody's scores like live while it was happening. All right, so I need to head up to the northwest corner of this island. That will be where the first ones are. So let's go there. Go get sacrificial sword when I get Luke, Henning. Okay. Oh, you don't have sacrificial sword? That sucks. I even tried pulling on the weapon banner. I got Eula's sword instead. Hey, her sword's really good. Sword of Broken Pines is a really, really good one to have. During the Cryo Whopper Flower event in Dragonspine, I was the Chi-Chi healer, and I could stay outside of the shield the whole time with her and sacrificial. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, for sure. Like, because of how long the cooldown is for Chi-Chi's heal, sacrificial sword is really, 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 really nice. And so, like, if you're in a situation where you're going to be needing your Chi-Chi to heal a lot, then that's going to be pretty huge to making sure that her cooldown resets frequently. And I think I might even have an extra sacrificial sword. It just may not be R5 yet. Let me check on that. Let's see. It might be. I got so many drawers. Jeez. Oh, actually, I have 2 5 ones. I've just not leveled either of them. And I've got enough to actually make another one. I should do that at some point. Yeah, I have enough. What is this? 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I actually have 3 R5 sacrificial swords. I just need to actually level them. Energy recharge is nice. Obviously, it'll further enhance her her charge to get her elemental burst back too, which is nice. But it does not add much in terms of added healing. But you will be able to use her heal pretty consistently, which is really nice. All right, so I need to head, I think, to, yeah, the southeast corner of it now. To here, here, and here for the next set of flowers. Oh, I still can't forget when TH wiped the whole team with Albedo Elevator in the Dragonspine event. That was a glorious moment. Yeah, I'm always gonna remember that one too. That was a good time. Memories. I stole my R5 sacrificial sword from Chi-Chi for Xingqiu. No regrets. Yeah. Well, I mean, at this point, now that I've got 3 of them, I can pretty much use them on all the characters that I would want to use them on. So, yeah, Xingqiu is a must for that as well. Chi-Chi, obviously. And, well, I have, yeah, what is it, Skyward Blade for my Bennett now, so I don't think I would use it on him anymore. But I was gonna use it on him before. With Sacrificial Sword, you can have constant uptime with her. Yeah, you can. You kind of, you get like that unfortunate, reduction in healing overall compared to what I have now for making that swap. Oh, hey, nice. I don't find these that often anymore. But yeah, you get that kind of unfortunate side effect of, like it'll be reduced compared to what I'm used to right now, but that's still not so bad. That one was like so far away from the outside of it that it made me go outside and lose. That was unfortunate. Constant heals all the time, which is nice. Favonius gives ER, which she's not good with either. Aether, yeah. Yeah, Favonius sword, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that weapon in general. I don't know. I feel like there's so many other weapons in the game that are just much, much, much better. It's just not a great weapon set. In fact, for most characters, it's just not a great weapon set. There are some characters that can kind of make decent use of it, but it's a little rough, I think. All right, so I finished everything on this set of islands. Yes, I did. Oh, wait. Did I? Definitely got these two. I think I need to head back. I might have missed one. Is the archipelago's lore deep enough to have any implications on the rest of the game's lore? Oh, for sure. There's definitely some interesting stuff going on with the archipelago. The whole, fact that there are Conrian ruins out here, for one. And that's actually something I need to make sure that I do, is I gotta go out and get some, good, just stock footage of, locations around the archipelago before we lose it. But there's Conrian ruins all over this place. There's the whole story of all the people who got here and, may or may not have turned into the Hilly Churls that are still here. They kind of make it seem as if they got out, but, I mean, maybe only some of them got out, and maybe not everybody did. We don't know. But I definitely think that, these... there's a possibility that, some of the people out here could have been, Hilly Churls that predate the, the destruction of Conria, which, is significant in and of itself. So, BFU Productions, but yeah, Sacrificial Sword is for her E reset, and because its cooldown is so long. Yeah, I mean, that's without a doubt why that's so helpful. The Kaboom Ball event was a pretty interesting event. I definitely enjoyed that one. It was good. I found myself, struggling at first, and then once I figured out the timing, it was really, really easy. But yeah, after I figured out the timing, it was mostly just perfect strikes for most hits. 3 out of 4, I would say on average, maybe better. It's all about Dull Blade. What? Do I think Archipelago is ever coming back? It'd be a waste if it didn't, to be honest. Yeah, I do. I think that we'll probably see the Archipelago every summer or something, and they'll add more story and more development of the kind of sad story that was going on out here with the people who probably died here. And we'll probably find out more about what's going on, or what went on here, every summer. But yeah, I'd be really surprised if it didn't come back. And, that gives them the opportunity to also put down new chests out here every time. And they can put them in different places. They don't have to put them in the same location every time. There's all sorts of places that, they can rig them up. And they can put down, more puzzles and all that stuff in each location as well. Where are all the flowers that are supposed to be at the tip of this island? Are they actually up top? Or am I overlooking something? I feel like they're supposed to be out here. Maybe they're on the back side of this rock over here, and that's why I'm not seeing them. Oh yeah, annual would be really cool. Yeah, I do feel like that's a good possibility. I think I'm about to drown. Come on, Mona, you can do it. Oh, come on, Mona. Come on, Mona. Oh no, oh no. Oh my god, I couldn't have been any closer to that and not made it. Lame. Come on, Mona. That was way too close to not make it. Any closer, and she actually could have, put her toes on the rock. Like, come on. That was just ridiculous. I still don't see any of the flowers that are supposed to be here. That doesn't make sense. I'm gonna teleport over here really quick. So the map says that there are some here, but I am not seeing them. And I don't think they're up here. Grab these while I'm here. Nice. Okay. Rev over here laughing at it. Okay, let's see how it is. Yeah, I don't see any of these. This is weird. I wonder if the ones that were on this island just don't respawn, maybe? Not really sure. Or if they're underneath or something, but I'm not seeing them. Alright, well, I'll move on to the next set. We're at the southeast corner. Let me go this way, though. Yeah, I'll go this way. Unrelated, but the other day I did Zhang Li's quest and they mentioned a volcano on another region. Were they talking about Natlan? Yeah, possibly. But here's the thing is that we don't really know much about a lot of the other regions anyways. You know, they're very, very intentionally holding back from developing a lot of our knowledge in those regions. We get little clues here and there, things like that, you know, once we get there, we'll have, you know, the knowledge to kind of reassemble the story, and it'll give us, you know, greater, you know, impact and greater reveals when all that stuff is, you know, given to us later. Which I think is a good way to handle storytelling in general. All right, I think there might be some of the ones that I didn't get over here, so we'll get those. I think they're supposed to be around here. No? I'm wondering if the ones on this island just do not repop. Because I am standing where they're supposed to be, and they are not here. And I don't think well, maybe I might have gotten them yesterday. That might be why they are not here still. It's very possible. All right, let's see. I don't think there's supposed to be any over here anyway. Okay, so I've pretty much circled the entire archipelago. I don't think I have enough to level up my my Kazuha yet still. Or do I? Oh my god, I hit exactly 60. That could not have worked out any better. Cool, I'll take it.
As one travels the world, sorrows and frustrations are bound to journey with you.
Nice, okay. Well, that worked out well. I don't think I have the money to level him up to 90. I don't even know if I want to level him up to 90. I probably have the materials. Let's see, I'll try using these really quick. Oh, wow, this is going to use a lot of these, though. Wow, it's eating most of these. Wow, I actually don't have enough of the, like, So what this tells me is I have almost enough materials to level a character to 90 from the bottom. With what I have right now, you know, like I think leveling him up will only give him a modest stat improvement anyway, so I'm just not that worried about it because I don't think I'll see a big increase in elemental mastery from doing it. So I'm just not that invested in leveling that, like, beyond that. I mean, hitting him to that 90 level I think was a good idea because it was a pretty decent increase in elemental mastery. I'm still working on trying. I still do not have a single 5-star elemental mastery circlet. I don't know how that's happened all this time. I can't seem to get one. So like I'm still just rocking an attack circlet because of that. I have a 4-star one, which I can use, but I don't necessarily think that it's better than just using this 5-star one. I need to do some damage tests on it, but I mean this one still has 16 elemental mastery on it anyways. So I mean it's something. But yeah, I've just been rocking with this anyways. I've got an Animo damage Viridescent Venerer piece that I can use in this slot as well. But I haven't been using it just because I want to keep Elemental Mastery, and I do not have an Elemental Mastery Viridescent Venerer either. So I've kind of had to make, you know, make do with kind of bad cards that I've been dealt with, kind of trying to build my Kazuha the way I would like to. All right, so Kazuha at 90 increases his swirl damage. Worth it, but save. Does he really? Hold on, let me see something. I don't know. I'm like, I wanted to, you know, do the enhancement, but for now I'm gonna save because I want to be able to level up Ayaka right away. And if I burn those materials on him now, it's gonna make it really hard for me to level her. And right now I have enough to do 2. So like I have enough to pretty much get 2 characters to 80. So that I think would be better. Yeah, honey, and I'm the same way. I generally only make my DPS to 90. Like characters that I tend to use as primary DPS, those are the characters that I put at 90. Everybody else I generally will leave at 80. And that's where you know, most of my characters are currently sitting at. You know, like I have Eula, Mona. Zhongli used to be a primary for me, so he's at 90. Ganyu is pretty much always a primary if she's in your party. Kuching has been a primary for me a lot. Obviously, Hutao. I'm working on making Xiao a primary, so he'll probably be another character that I'll make to 90. I'll probably do it with Diluc as well at some point. I just haven't gotten around to it. Child, I think, would be an obvious character to make 90. Yanfei would not be a bad 90 either. And then probably most of the other characters could be 80s. I think Ningguang wouldn't be a bad 90 either. Same with Sucrose. She could probably be a good 90. Rev, my child is getting there. He's not really, like, he's usable now. But he's not, like, finished. He's really not done yet. I still have stuff that I need to do with that character. Okay. Well, let me head down here really quick. Why is I feel like my map feels really zoomed in for some reason. I think maybe it's just me. All right, so I think I'm going to wrap up the stream, guys, in about 7 minutes. If you had any questions you wanted to get in, now is the time to do it. Yo, bro, I know a method that you can auto-add materials with long pressing add button or materials. Oh, yeah, you're talking about for the level thing. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was doing. Like, you just hold it down and it just keeps going. Just with these, it takes a while because it only adds so many at a time. So, yeah, that's what I was doing. I've been using Child and Chi-Chi together, been a fun combo. Yeah, I could see where that would be an entertaining combo to use. Actually, I need to put my my official back in the group here before I go down here. There she is.
Behold,
Kazuha, Albedo, Zhongli, Hutao, and Ganyu at 90 for me. Yeah, okay, those are some pretty good choices overall. And, you know, some of the characters that I have are, I believe, 90 but aren't leveled to 90. Jean is one I need to make 90 still. I would like to do that because she gets some decent benefits from it in terms of healing bonus. And I just, like, and attack, which will also turn into yet more healing. So she is a character that I've been wanting to make 90 for a while. I probably won't actually level her to 90, but to at least ascend her to 90 would be nice. I'd actually like to ascend. Oh, I did ascend Rosaria, but I didn't level her to it. So same deal. Diluc, like I said, I'd like to do that with him as well. I can't remember if I made Albedo 90. I did. Okay. Yeah, he's 90, but he's not actually leveled to 90. And Noelle is 80, but only leveled to 70 at the moment. She's actually a much better character than a lot of people give her credit for as well. All right, let's get down here. I'm currently working on a Genshin comic thing, and I have a little process done on it. Nice. You'll have to make sure to post that over in the Discord when you're done with it. I'd like to see that. PH, who is your favorite DPS at the moment? Mine definitely Eula. Oh, for sure, without a doubt, it's Eula. For a lot of reasons, it's Eula. Not even just because she's like a really, really good DPS overall, but because like her mechanics are fun to me, but also because like I just kind of like on a personal level identify with like some of the things that character has experienced, and yeah, like that character just speaks to me like on a greater level. I really like Mona, and like some of her whole journey like speaks to me too, and like her combat is a lot of fun to me as well. I've said many times, like, Hydro Mages are one of my favorite things ever. So, Eula definitely, I think, is my favorite, but I think Mona's the second, but, like, very, very close second. And I've actually had a lot of fun pairing Eula and Kazuha together. They work nicely together, I think. Like, he rounds up enemies for her really nicely. Did I? Okay, yeah, I got all the ones that were over there. It sounded like he sneezed when he jumped just now. That was kind of weird. Oh god, those guys got exploded. They had no chance. I don't think I've ever seen two Fatui die so fast. That was crazy. Like, my Eula barely even had a chance to tag him because Kazuha and Fischl did so much damage to them. I have a lore question. The civilization that lived in the Guili Plains disappeared because of old Liyue gods. Or did Conria have something to do there, or were they the same? My understanding, Zaru, of what happened at the Guili Plains was as a result of the old gods, right? So, Guili Plains was the kind of like the original Liyue settlement that was being led by Zhongli and Guizhong, or I should say Morax and Guizhong, like, you know, like 3,700 plus years ago, longer even, probably, because 3,700 years ago was when they founded Liyue. So it should have been even longer than that. And that is still very much during the period of the Archon Wars. So yeah, it was very much the old gods that basically resulted in the destruction of the Guili Plains, or essentially them being pushed out. And kind of the way the lore works on that is, you know, it says that the death of Archons results in the existence of miasma, which are like demons. Like they're like you can kind of, if you're a Zelda fan or at all, like, you can kind of think of it almost like the malice that's generated by Ganondorf in the Zelda series. So like whenever they, you know, these Archons are killed, they generate, you know, like a hatred kind of, and then that results in them basically you know, spreading the darkness throughout like the grounds or areas around it, and that's what pretty much forced like all those monsters coming to life, like as a result of the death of the Archons, caused the Guili Plains to slowly kind of be reclaimed by nature and monsters, and so they had to leave it. 700k Mora is a precious thing. Yeah, it definitely is. I'm definitely in a low money spot right now. I've been using it very aggressively. I love that Kazuha's abilities float even the kind of mid-size Fatui. That's really nice. It makes them so much easier to kill. And it's even easier to kill if you know, stick them with an element first, but don't always remember to do that. Alright, now that he's superconducted, he'll die even faster. Cool. The only thing that, you know, Kazuha obviously doesn't really help very much with is things like Ruins, Guardians, and stuff, but Fischl's good enough with that for Eula anyways, because then you just get the superconduct going and they die really fast, so it doesn't really matter. Oh my god, I missed! Are you kidding me? I can't believe I missed. Fine. Whatever, I don't need to have it anyways. It's not that big a deal. I think I just used the charge accidentally. No. 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 And that's why Morax got the Yakshas together. Yeah, he did. To battle all of the miasmas that were being generated by, you know, basically the wrath of the Archon War. You know, like, Morax was kind of leaving a trail of destruction behind him with, you know, killing all the other Archons. That was what they had to do to survive at the time, and he was, you know, kind of far and away the most powerful of them. And so, you know, the Yakshas were having to, you know, clean up all of these, like, weird twisted monsters that were being spawned on by the death of the other Archons. Alright, so, I'm gonna hit one more question, and then I'm pretty much gonna get out of here for the night. So let's see. Oh, this is more of a comment than a question, but I am going to touch on it as well. Warpaint Unicorn says, I skipped Eula, Sag. I'm going to have to go more free-to-play BP Battle Pass only now, but still got my Hu Tao and Ganyu, though. Yeah, I mean, you know, some people did skip on Eula. I think, on a personal level, I think that Eula is a must character because she's so good. even for free-to-play players, you know, like with like C0, she is very, very good. And to me, I think that she is probably one of the most like free-to-play friendly 5-star characters, if you can even say that that's a thing, right? Because like you have to, you know, free-to-play players are generally not guaranteed to get any 5-star characters, unless you really save a lot of primo gems. But you know, like furthermore, you know, some 5-star characters really don't even come into their own until you have a lot of constellation depth. But Yola doesn't even really need constellation depth in order to be really, really, really punishingly good against lots of different enemies. So yeah, she's, to me, I think, you know, especially for people who have, you know, kind of a low threshold to spend on the game, like she's a character that, like, if you can get her, you should. She's gonna make a lot of content a lot easier for you. Okay. And then the last one I'm gonna touch on is let's see. Why did the Yakshas sign a contract with Zhongli? What benefited them? So we don't really know exactly why the Yakshas signed that contract. But I think it's probably a safe bet that all of the Yakshas were Adepti, just like Xiao. And I think that Rex Lapis may actually, you know, Morax may have been an Adepti as well. Because, you know, even in the absence of his Gnosis, he still has very powerful control over the Geo element. He does have a vision on his back, but I feel like, we don't know for sure, but I feel like it's another like fake situation. He just has it because, you know, otherwise he may draw attention to himself by using Geo abilities without a vision. Kind of think, you know, a similar situation to kind of like what the Traveler does, you know, like even during the event recently where the Traveler didn't use his abilities, didn't use elemental abilities because he didn't want to make it that obvious that he could. You know, I feel like the Archons kind of, you know to do that as well. Venti definitely made that fake ball so that, you know, he doesn't draw extra attention to himself. I feel like Zhongli has done the same. We don't know if Bao has one displayed on her or not. Same for any of the others. But, you know, Xiao does have a vision, or at least it appears that he has a usable vision. So I would assume his is one, like an actual vision as well. His is a little bit, you know, lower key than a lot of other characters, but he does have one on him. So yeah, I feel like, you know, if Rex Lapis was indeed, you know, an Adeptus, then it's just one of those things where, you know, they all wanted to stick together. He was the god of contracts, you know, so like they signed their contract with him to help defend, you know, the lands of Liyue, you know, and defend them from the demons, probably just because it was the right thing to do. And, you know, for most of them, it did not work out very well. Most of them ended up, you know, dying, either, you know, killing each other or being killed by the demons. And, you know, there's one other one that's still alive, but we don't know where yet. So that's definitely, you know, something I'm looking forward to finding out more about, is that four-armed Electro one, I think, is the one most people believe is the one that survived and continued because he's the one that turned on the others. So a lot of people assume he's the one who's still around. Anyways, so she'll probably have a fake vision somewhere. Yeah, I assume she probably will as well, Aether. But yeah, anyway, so thanks for joining the stream tonight, guys. I'm going to get out of here for the evening because I do have to work tomorrow, and I got a lot of stuff to do on the video as well, so I need to get some rest. But you know, thanks again for coming. If you didn't already, please like the video. It really does help me out with the YouTube algorithm. And subscribe if you haven't already too. That's also really important. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. And don't forget to eat the Paimon. Have a good night, guys.
The same cultural heritage, but the